You've been in the room with two icons, fam. Like you don't bypass a whole lot of other people, you know, and that's a huge blessing. Hopefully you're absorbing all of this and learning from definitely those two, because they are the staples in the industry.
Yeah, I mean, luck, I guess. I don't know what else to say other than that. Look, I've been in the room with some great artists. I've been in the room with the likes of Nipsey Hussle back in the day. I was in the room, you know what I'm saying? There was a whole bunch of times where I've had things happening to me throughout my life with music, throughout like just random events that have happened throughout my life that just are like, man, you got to try this. If it don't work, it don't work. But people might fucking hate me and say I suck. Who the fuck am I? You know what I mean? So, but it's just the whole point of, like, I ain't gonna live right if I don't try.
Well, I haven't heard anything we can say you suck yet. You know, the efforts that you're putting out, they're valid. They're on point. They're well thought of. Even the video stuff, they're taking care of that stuff for you, trying to put the right visuals with it. But the rhymes are there, the skills there for sure. You know, I don't see where you're making any missteps. You know, keep doing what you're doing. I would like to hear more instrumentation though, because the stuff that I'm hearing, especially in the last record, I heard a lot of different layering there, and I don't know if it was your influence or whoever, but whoever produced it, like keep that going. Like throw in some bass guitars and some other guitars in the back, and throw in some fiddles. Like that is what country music is all about. Those type of varying layers, because you got the country side over here, and you got the rap side with how you're going to lay the track down. So I think you're on the right path, though. Everything I've heard has been perfect.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that a lot. I come from someone like you. Thank you. You know what I mean? I agree with you on instrumentation. Man, I was working with YouTube beats, dude.
Oh, no. Yeah. Not the YouTube beats.
But, you know what I'm saying? I was working with YouTube. This first little run that I got coming up, this is me coming with YouTube beats, dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a dude with a dream. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't have the ends with the labels and stuff like that. We built our own shit, and we've been trying to make our own dream happen. You know what I mean? So it's like, I would love, you know, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just taking my best shot. You know what I mean?
What was it like? Because you mentioned Big Buzz brought you out on that country lit tour. What was it like getting on that stage and being embraced by the fans?
It was fucking dope. I don't know what else. I was just like, it was fucking dope. It was cool. It was what I would hoped it would be. I've been in front of fans quite a few times with battles and stuff like that. But that's a whole different animal compared to that.
Yeah.
You're thinking about your opponent when you're going up to the battle. You ain't worried about the fan. You know what I mean? Like, this is like, oh shit, they all looking right at me type shit. You know what I mean? But hey, you know, the first night, I ain't gonna lie, the first night he brought me up there, I was like, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was like stationary, like awkward face singing. You know, people liked it, but it was not the best look. You know what I mean? And then I kind of got the hang of it after a couple dates, and now I fucking love it.
Right. You mentioned the scene.
Hold on, Vic. Hold that thought. He has been in the room with two icons, and he's now been on a nationwide tour. You're doing all this shit in this year. Like you have bypassed a lot of steps, bro.
Like I did not bypass a single step because the thing about it is, right, what you're skipping right there is the 15 years leading up to it.
Well, that is true. See
what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes make a song and put out a track and think it's like, I'm just gonna put my music out there like that. Hell no, you better be ready for this shit. Like, that's true. And that's how true. I looked at it. Like, I looked at it like that. I made music 20 years ago that I never saw the light of day, and it never will. You know what I mean? So it's just the whole point of, you know, you have to feel like you're ready. And I developed it. I studied the industry. I studied how labels move. I looked at how all the majors moved and said, how do I move like them? Right. What do I got to do to move like them, even if I'm at a fucking 1,000th of the budget? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck do I got to do to move like them? Because they're moving the right way. They clearly have a formula down. They clearly know what they're doing. They might have to pump 15 artists through that formula before they get the one that sticks, but there's one that sticks. Right. So it's like, you know what I mean? How do I copy them? And I'm still failing at majority of the stuff that I'm trying to copy them with.
It doesn't look like you're failing.
No, it doesn't. No.
Man, I ain't been on a single playlist yet. I don't know what I'm doing. You know
what playlist is there to get on? There isn't a real playlist.
Is that the problem?
There is no real playlist. The playlists are created by the artist.
I know I got a good situation with your boy Jason. You know what I mean?
Right. For sure.
Boogie be working at Boogie the man. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's just the point of, what? I guess there is none to get on, huh?
No, not right now. Well, but it's coming. But I think, well, back to both of our points, like had you not had that history, then right now it is, and I think we said this in another interview, the industry has caught up with you instead of you trying to catch up with the industry. Now now you are primed for you to be on stage in front of these people that want to, hear the music that comes out of your face. 5 years ago, that wouldn't have been applicable, but now is a great time for anybody to do that type of stuff. Like what you showing?
He's on the playlist now.
My God, bro. Hey, my God. Hey, I'm on the first playlist. Hey, Vic, you legendary for that one, baby.
He's on the country rap. He's on the Country Rap Report playlist.
That's what's up.
Bro.
That's what's up.
Thank you, because damn, that has been difficult in my life.
I wish I had some whiskey. We could take a toast.
Yeah, man. I gotta have something over here.
I ain't got no. Don't get nothing. I ain't got nothing.
That's what's up.
So,
no, go ahead. I'm sorry, Spank. I didn't mean to interrupt your question.
No, that was it. It's weird that we're getting all of these artists that are out there, and I'm not using him as an example, but I'm saying that the consensus is now is the time. And we've been saying that, which is why we're doing what we're doing right now, is because now is the time. Like country rap is growing at a pace that was equal to how gangster rap grew back in the day. And if you don't get on now, then you're probably gonna get left. But there's plenty of space though. Like everybody just need to be putting out music, keep pumping it out.
I'm not gonna fall into anybody else's lane. I don't think. Like when it's all said and done, I could hear how the first two tracks, Dipped in Blood and Outlaw, will give everybody the impression that I'm trying to like fall into a specific lane. Have you heard the new song Voices yet?
I have not.
I was actually going. That was going to be the next thing.
So here we go. So I've watched both of your reviews on me, right? First one, you were like, he's a better rapper than a singer. Second one, you're like, he's a better singer than a rapper. Okay?
I was about to ask that question.
When you watch this new one, tell me what's up.
Okay.
This new song is me. Like this is what I'm trying to be in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? So
all right.
It's like you're gonna hear this and I guarantee you're gonna switch back around and say I'm a better rapper than a singer because I can't fucking sing for shit.
That's not true. That's not true. That was gonna be my question. Like, which do you enjoy more? Because in my opinion, I'm not gonna sit here and say like you're in the headline R&B tours, but you're a better singer than a lot of people who are calling themselves singers. So what, like, which do you prefer?
I for sure prefer being, I don't know. Now, I would love to be known as a singer. Which one is the reality? I'm a better rapper than a singer for sure, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I guess that's in my opinion. I use, I get called when I'm singing because I'm just doing hooks and, maybe lead verses into hooks and stuff like that. I use some effects on it. I mean, I can't sit here and lie about it. There's, straight, not auto-tune all the time or anything like that, but I can't do it without vocal production. Like that's for sure.
Well, a lot of that does go back to the producer though, and what they're trying to pull out of you. So did you use two different producers on the two videos that we saw?
Me, no.
The same producer?
No, the only track I got the different producer on is the one with Jelly, which actually my producer did Jelly Spot, and my stuff done by somebody else.
Okay.
I got Alan Childs and his whole team. They're a really good team as well.
Okay. Are you taking vocal lessons?
No.
Well, if you want to be a singer fam, you're gonna have to hit them lessons.
But like to me, it's like everybody told me to go to school to learn music theory.
That's bullshit. Don't do that. That's
what I'm saying. Like everything, like to me, does it sound good?
Like, that's it. That's
my only question. Like if it sounds good, roll with it. Like if it doesn't sound good, don't roll with it. You know what I mean? Yeah,
music theory is for like jazz musicians, or if you want to do compositions or that type of stuff. It's not necessary.
Even like those engineering schools and stuff where you go to learn to be an engineer and stuff like that. Most of the time, like you're getting some whack ass engineer that's going to teach you nothing.
Right.
Like, okay, now you're both whacked together. Good job.
Right.
So, well done.
Do you feel, because you have definitely been put into the country rap genre, do you feel like that's going to create a pressure for you to make certain type of music, or do you just continue to give them SMG Jimmy?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if they what anybody say. Music's already made for the next, to be real, like music's already made for my next 4 months. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's no decisions in that. After that, maybe I'll feel that type of pressure. I don't know. I'd like to have everybody kind of hear everything that I have coming, and then kind of let them all decide, because I feel like everybody's opinion is going to change track by track because I'm so different. It's like Spank. Like when you hear this new track, you're like, is that the same artist? Like
we're going to review it in the next episode. Yes.
Oh, beautiful, because it's like this is me. This is me giving my, not that Outlaw was definitely a full effort, but I was just on a hook. You know what I mean? So it's like this is a full on me. Dipped in Blood was a minute track. He was talking about that shit was like pre-ejaculation, and that's what it's supposed to be. That's what it was supposed to be, though. That's what it's supposed to be. I wanted people to go, who the fuck is this guy? What the fuck was that?
Right.
What the fuck was that? And then, and the next one go, okay, who the fuck is this guy? How is he with Big Buzz and Struggle Nut? What the fuck is going on?
Right.
And now the next one, people are gonna be like, okay, this is who he is. You know what I mean?
I want to ask you this, because we've never talked. Actually, me and Spank have never talked about this, nor have we talked about it with an artist. But you mentioned Jason. Let's talk a little bit about distribution and partnering up with someone that can help get your music out. Because there's going to be some artists out here who's going to watch this who don't even understand that aspect of the game. And I don't think me and Spank have ever even talked about,
we have not,
distribution. So what's that situation like for you? How did it come about? And, what would be your advice to other artists?
I was being told a million different things about distribution. I'm sure as every single person that's in the music industry has probably had that experience where it's like every company, it offers the same thing, but it's so important. Why? Like, it's like, why wouldn't you just pick any of them then? In the end, from what I could figure out reading through it, I'm still not the guy to learn from. You know what I mean? So in the end, going through them all, to me, hearing stories of other artists that I knew and how, basically what I read out of the whole situation, my personal read out of it was you need to have someone that cares. Doesn't matter which company it is, as long as they care. And as long as they're pitching, and as long as they're pitching your playlist and stuff like that. Even though I didn't get on a playlist, but as I was just talking, I know Jason cares and Jason is pitching my shit. You know what I mean? So that's all you can ask from them, from what I understand. Now, I might be wrong by that. I don't know. They might be able to offer much more than that. They might be able to placement you on different spots and all sorts of different stuff that I don't know about. But all I know is I got someone that's with me and trying, and that's all I can ask for, because I know he ain't two-timing me or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Being able to have that trust is very important. Very, very
important. I know the guy's, putting in effort for me. And that's all, that's all I ask from anybody is, are you giving it your best shot? If you're on a team, that's what, like you're asking SMG, it stands for Syndicate Music Group. It's a group of people working together to achieve a common goal. That's the definition of syndicate. And I believe in that in every aspect of my life.
Okay. All right. How about Spank, you got any more music stuff? So, because I got a couple of things that's not music related.
No, I don't.
Nothing?
No, he answered the recording process, and I figured it would be easier for him because of his battle rap. It was the battle rap stuff kind of gave you an end to recording, because I know guys that can't come up with no concepts. Like they have to go and borrow concepts from somebody else to get started.
Poetry when I was a little kid with concepts like crazy. I won this crazy contest when I was like in 3rd grade. It was like an all ages Harvard national contest thing. And I've been doing poetry my whole life. So concepts, even in battle rap, I was using concepts. Right. Even when it was freestyle, I was concepting shit about these people. You know what I mean? So it was like, that's always been my style. It's tell a story. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Once it'd be easy for you then for you to articulate a full project, a whole album, because you have a history of doing concepts. But it's not as easy as we make it out to be as being artists, because it's very, very difficult. There's some like I said, there's artists out there that can't do. They'll start on a topic for like 2 stanzas, and then 3rd stanza they're off of it, and they don't know how to get back to it. And that shit is a skill. It's a learned skill.
And it's staying on topic is, to me, one of the most important things about making music. So,
yes,
you know what I mean? Because you just said my opinion, so I. Say well done.
No doubt. is Voices how you're going to end 2021? Or can we expect more before
I got a feature coming out. So I got a feature coming out. Hopefully, it's supposed to be. Not locked in, but it's looking like December 21st. I'm coming out with the homegirl Amanda Paris. She's dope. She she's been putting in a lot of work with me as well. She's super dope.
Name sounds familiar. Why does that name sound familiar? Let me go see it.
I mean, I think she's all over the place. She's on everything. It's Miss Amanda Paris on Instagram. You know, her friend Anya Benton has been like, you know, she's like my teammate and all this shit. She's been, you know, helping me from any fucking crazy thing I come up with. Anya will figure out a way to help me. She's been nothing but a blessing in my life as well.
All right. My last question about the music for you. Because you've mentioned syndicate, you've mentioned team, you've mentioned distribution. For all the artists out here watching this video, how important is putting that right team around you?
70-30. 30% still on you, man. Like no matter what, like I was watching, I read something that was commented the other day. It was like, you could sign a major label deal. If you're a lazy bastard, you're still going to be a lazy bastard with a major deal. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't change that. You got to get up off your ass, make it happen for yourself, because there's going to be a million people to tell you can't do it, a million people to tell you how it's going to fuck up, a million people to tell you you're wasting your money, a million people to tell you you're going to waste your time. There's going to be an obstacle at every fucking thing you do. Believe me. Like, that's my advice. So unless you're willing to say, I don't care what this obstacle is, I'm going to go through it, like, don't do this shit.
That's real.
Jimmy, what the fuck, bro? And everybody gets mad because I be looking on my phone while I'm on. Amanda Paris has 1.5 million followers, bro.
Yeah. She's popping. Somehow I can't get fucking 6. Like, I don't know what I got to do to get some followers out here, man. Nobody likes me.
I don't think we'll do her like this on that video. I don't think we'll do that.
No, fam. No.
Man, you ain't gonna do Chloe like that. You see Chloe in person? Like, look up Chloe on Instagram. See if you do that. It was just kind of the theme of the video. The outfit kind of had her like that. She ain't what y'all thought. If you look her up, you're gonna be like, whoa.
Amanda Paris. Okay. All right.
Get off it. Get off it, Vic. Get off it.
Would that be a video with you and Amanda Paris?
Different, Vic. We moving different, bro.
I see. Would that be a video with you and Amanda Paris?
Yeah, she's actually, we're shooting a video, I believe, next week. She's flying out here, I think, Monday, and we're shooting. Okay. So we're shooting on Tuesday, and then
we'll definitely be reviewing that as well, no matter what it is.
So that's not really a country like, because it's her song. It's her song. I'm just a feature on it. You know what I mean?
You're on it. You're on it. So we're going to talk about it.
Yes, I love it. Thank you, my man. Thank you. But anyways, and then she's in my Jane's Addiction music video that's coming out. I'm hoping it comes out late January, maybe early February. That's a video and song that I'm just like, I'm so proud of that shit, man. I can't wait for the world to see that shit, man.
You said you got stuff set up for 4 months. How much you got in the tank?
Well, I probably got 5 videos in the tank right now. Music-wise, I got a 15-year career in the bank, so it's like I just gotta, sift through it and pick them out and keep pushing them out. But I mean, yeah, I'm still making new music all the time. I'm working all the time. I made the decision to, stop with my businesses and stuff like that, because I ran companies. I'm just not trying to do all that no more. I decided to take a bet on myself with this music shit and ride it till the wheels fall off. You know what I mean? If it don't work out, I'll figure it out after that. But until then, it's full on ahead. So
what are your expectations though? I'm talking to you from artist to artist.
My dream out of the situation is to be able to go on a tour and tour for the rest of my life and be able to make money. I don't care how big I get. I don't care if I'm the biggest artist in the world or a mediocre artist. I just want to be able to get to the position where I can tour and travel the country and play music at night and get paid for it enough to survive. That's all I'm looking for. The rest anything after that is a bonus.
You consent with and I'm not saying this as a negative, but the crowds that you saw when you were on the tour with the Lax, so you consent with that level of crowd, or you want bigger?
I'm never content with anything. So I don't care what level I'm at. I'm going to want more. But what's the dream? When I started this process, I was like, I want to be able to go on tour and make money doing it.
Gotcha.
That's the end goal out of it. Like if I got to put all this money up for a career, I'll do it. But at the end of it, I just want to have a career. You know what I mean? And that's how I look at it. You know what I mean? So as long as after I invest all this and bet on myself and do all that, I could survive off of doing what I love to do, I'm good with it. You know what I mean? But what do I want out of it? I want the world. You know what I mean? I'm coming for everything. I'm not coming to second place. I'm coming to be the fucking best. Otherwise, what the hell am I doing this for? You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, what would I be happy with? That's what I would be happy with.
Okay. I mean, that's a real answer. And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
As your career progresses, are there some people that you look forward to possibly collabing with?
Man. Yeah.
You was in the room with two of the greatest already. Like, what? There ain't no, how much more up we got to go?
I mean, honestly, man, it can go farther, man. I want to work with Amy Lee. I want to work with Amy Lee from Evanescence, worse than any person in the world. I'm gonna put that out into the universe because no one else would probably ever say that name in my industry ever. But I want to work with Amy Lee. I want that's the name. That's the name because her voice to me has always been angelic. Carries like this opera sound that I just feel like I could make an incredible story with her on a hook. You know what I'm saying? And it would be more featured to me as far as rappers are concerned. Everybody, man, I love everybody, dude. I got to work with Buzz. Buzz is so underrated, dude. That dude goes off. You know what I'm saying? I love working with Jelly. Is it's the fucking god of this shit, from what I can tell, and he deserves it because his music's fucking incredible. You know what I'm saying? You could tell he wanted to be the best and worked hard to be the best. Working with Struggle was a fucking amazing experience. I'd like to work with dudes like. Unfortunately, the guy I wanted to work with more than anybody just passed away, DMX. But guys like Marilyn Manson, guys like, I want to do different shit. Right. I want to see angles that no one else has seen before. I want to like come and do a song with, Halsey and then do a song with freaking Megadeth. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Some of them I'm gonna listen to. I'm not gonna listen to all of them now.
I ain't blaming you.
It's just not my thing, fam. But I mean,
my favorite rappers, Polo G. Polo G right now, I think is hot as fuck. I think that dude's crazy dope. I would love to work with, as far as country rap's concerned, I'd love to work with Yella. I would love to work with freaking Upchurch. I would love to work with the Lax. I've met the Lax. They're great guys. I'd love to do a transfer just because I met them and they're great guys. You know what I mean? I'd love to work with everybody, man. I love everybody, man. I ain't looking for no problems in this shit. I'm looking to show love and and have a positive vibe out of it. I've been living the other vibe for way too long in my life. I don't, this is about, if I'm fucking doing music, we better be having fun. What the hell are we trying to start drama for? Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah. All right, before I let you go, are you a sports fan? Because I know you mentioned you're from Chicago. Are you
Die hard, baby. Die hard.
You rock with
I'm a nut job sports addict, actually.
Huh?
I'm like a nut job sports addict. I'll sit here and recite stats to you and shit.
Cubs, White Sox.
Sox. Not a baseball guy, though.
Okay.
Bears?
Packers, baby.
Oh, good God. Good job. Good team to pick.
When I was a little kid, Uncle showed up with one of them shares of stock from the IPO, made me an owner, at the age of about 4 years old. So, we love the Packers over here.
Right. You can buy that now. I think they're selling them for like $600.
Another IPO out recently. Yep. This was like, I was like 4 years old when this happened, 30 years ago type shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I've been my whole life from, Packer diehard.
Packers is a good pick though.
Yeah. Bulls die hard, baby. Come on. I grew up in the Michael Jordan era. How could you not be a Bulls fan?
Hey, the Bulls are doing their thing this year. Y'all got the DeRozan and LeBron.
I'm just so mad about Patrick Williams getting hurt. Like he blew his ACL. He's gone for the season. I think he's the only reason we don't make the final. He's the only reason we're not going to make the finals this year. Because if we had him, we have the guy to put on Durant. We have the guy to put on all the, the big, small forward type like Butler. Without him, defensively, I'm a little worried about who we're going to put on a guy like Kevin Durant or Giannis or somebody like that. You know what I mean? Other than that, when he comes back, next year, baby.
Yeah, y'all got two of my favorite players. Y'all got Caruso and y'all got Ball. I'm a big Lakers fan, so.
I didn't know about Alex Caruso until this year. I learned about it. He showed up to the Bulls, and love him. Absolutely love that signing. I love the DeRozan signing too. He's been playing like an MVP for us.
Yeah. So, All right, Jimmy.
What's the Lakers though, boy? What's going on with that, man? Lakers, dude. What's going on? AD, her AD, looking like AD. LeBron all old and shit. You got freaking Westbrook running around, chucking up threes. I mean, to me, it's the choke artist team.
Oh,
three choke artist teams, three choke artists on the same team, dog. What's going on?
So, Jimmy, I definitely I appreciate your musical insight.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Sports has got to go out the window.
You know, LeBron got COVID, man. LeBron has COVID.
Is that what it is? Is that what's wrong with him?
He has COVID. No, he has COVID, man.
Yeah, he got sick trying to catch Jordan all them years. You know what I'm saying? He got a cold trying to do that shit.
But diehard Lakers fan, man. I love Kobe. I love Magic Johnson.
Oh, I love Kobe. I'm the biggest Kobe fan in the world. LeBron beat Derrick Rose in the playoffs over and over again. Okay, so I hate LeBron. I'm just an anti-LeBron guy.
Man, yeah. Derrick Rose was
not an anti-Laker guy. I'm a big Kobe guy. I just am an anti-LeBron guy.
Got you. I was too until he put that goal in.
Yeah, now he's he's got to be the homie.
Yeah.
I would have been a fan if he came to the Bulls too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. All right, Jimmy. First, again, thank you for coming on the show, bro.
Thanks for having me, guys. I had a blast, and thank you.
I think you're a super, super dope, talented guy. And I look forward to artists like you keeping us working because you're going to always be pumping out good quality music.
I appreciate that, man, a lot. I can't thank you enough you guys reviewed Dipped in Blood. And shit, ain't nobody knew shit about nothing. So I can't thank you enough, man. Like, thank you for all the, looks you've given me and paying attention and getting people to pay attention. I can't thank y'all enough, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you got anything you want to close out with, Spank?
I do not. I'm just glad that he's doing music, and now it's like I said, it's his time. Like, just be consistent, and you will win. The goal of you touring and getting paid, it right around the corner.
Man, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope you're right. I really do.
All right, Jimmy. Salute, bro. We're gonna talk to you later.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, man. Spank. It's always dope when we get the artists, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, I like to hear their perspectives. Their perspectives is always different. It's never what we think, but artist perspective is something. It just never, it really shuts me up because I'll be like, what are you thinking? Like, what's your process? And just to see it, and then they talk about it, and then I have to hear in his history. I did not know that he was doing it for that long, but he's paid his dues. He's paid real dues, like a decade of dues, and now the genre is right for him to be able to do what he's been doing for years. So just jump in it. Let's hear.
You know what was really dope about that shit, and sometimes how this shit lines up? All right, we started the show off basically apologizing to the church and General Jameson.
Right.
This is a guy who we've said, and we talked about the beard. He could have been pissed off about that.
Right.
We talked about, man, he even ripped the pre-ejaculation.
Right.
He just let me say this shit, bro. And then we'll talk to these people.
What's up? They're not gonna be just be mad at me. You whatever you say, it's on camera too, fam.
So, but with that being said, as an artist, bro, that's how you gotta understand. Like, look, this shit is a surface, and there's some shit on top of the surface, it's some shit beneath the surface. Look at this shit and find the constructive criticism that we give and build on it.
Right.
Because I don't think we'll ever just put an artist on here and say, hit your ass over the head, get out of here.
Right.
I don't think. Have we done that to anybody?
Anybody that we did close to that, we at least gave some constructive criticism to how they can fix it. So it wouldn't appear to be as bad as we took it. And I think Travis Eccles would probably be the only person I can remember off of memory. But it was just because of the presentation was, done in a college dorm type way.
But you know what, though? I would love to get Travis on the show because every time we review Travis, he's gotten the comments and actually spoke kindly.
Yeah.
Like he's never been on, and there's a few artists, that I can think of that really probably want to fight us.
Yeah, like Lil Titty and Big Titty, and a couple other ones. But those are the ones that probably won't succeed in this industry because they can't take the negative. There's more negative out there than there is positive. Like I said, there's more people out there that don't like you, just want to like you. If you can't handle that on this level, then you're not going to handle it on the multiple levels that are above this. Like you should not go to the next level. You're blocking your blessings because of that energy, because we're just giving professional critique. If you can't take that and absorb it, and then I have what's the saying? I say you need to stop, stand still, pay attention, and then reset. Now, before you reset and start moving again, you need to absorb all the shit that's around you, whether your environment, where it came from, your energy, the energy around you, like all of that shit. Absorb all of that shit before you make your next step, because how you move forward is going to dictate where you go, whether it's going to be you moving forward, you running from some shit that you don't want to deal with, or you standing in opposition, you're going to face it head on and take one step after another to move in the progression that you're supposed to. Most artists run from this shit, or they be so combative of they hear anything negative. Like you can say 10 positives, they hear one negative, that's what they're going to remember. Damn the 10 positives, damn the constructive criticism. I heard you say one negative, and then they coming at you like, bro, you felt such and such. Yeah, but I gave you 10 other things positively. Why'd you take that from you? And why are you coming at me when I'm coming at you on you trying to improve your craft? Why am I getting the feedback? Is it because I'm accessible? Is it because you in the comments and I'm replying and now we're having dialogue, when all along you just wanted attention and advice? If that's what it was, then let's just reset. Let's stop and be like, okay, this is what I felt. This is what you felt. And this is how we're going to move forward. There's some people I can be like that with.
You know what's funny? And I'm going to close on this. Everyone, and I'm not going to act like it's been a shitload of people to come at us, but everyone that's came at us, now that in retrospect, maybe you've seen some things, because I don't even look at the comments like that anymore. No one has ever told us how to get better.
I ain't seen that one now. I'm waiting on it though. Please come with it.
I welcome it. At least give me something to work with.
Right.
They're just saying we don't deserve, or we're, you know what I'm saying? And like, but no, I'm here for the positive criticism. If somebody say, hey, get a new camera, shit, guess what? Chances are I thought it, and I'm gonna go buy one any goddamn way.
Right.
Maybe I was just waiting to see how long I can get by, or maybe someone say you need to be lighter, or whatever. Maybe somebody say stop showing your teeth so much. I'm not gonna do that, 'cause I pay for these motherfuckers. So no, I don't say that, because but I'm just saying, like, to me, be able to offer something that can help make the person better. And that's, I feel like, what we do and we're gonna do moving forward. And again, I want to close it on saying, Roland Church. Goddamn, weed boy, I don't forgot his name already. General Jameson.
Right.
Bro, keep doing your shit. We were not, because I pulled the numbers. I was not trying to sing you guys out. You actually was on my timeline and it popped up. And from a managerial perspective, if you guys are my artists, I wouldn't, if I seen that as your manager, I'm like, hey man, take that shit down. And I would explain to you why.
Right.
Listen, this is a numbers game. This is a number. It's kind of like dating, or kind of like high school. Everybody wants that popular girl, the pretty one, the cheerleader that everybody wants. And it's this other girl who probably has a doper personality and everything is about her dope. But for whatever reason, she has a mole on her nose and no one wants to date her. Doesn't mean she's not as good. It just means her presentation might not be as well as that one, and she's being overlooked by it. That's how the numbers can trick you sometimes.
Yeah, because the pretty one probably got more mileage than a damn '67 Chevy.
Yes.
But you over there like, oh, I want a piece of that. Well, shit.
Everybody else want it. I want it too.
Everybody else probably didn't had it. Let it go, fam. Like, no.
So I'm saying that to say, posting low numbers is making you the girl who looks unattractive. It's okay to celebrate. Some celebrations are meant to be done with your IC, your inner circle.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. I think you guys have potential. I can't wait for either one of you guys to drop a video for us to record, to review them. Just sometimes those numbers might say, why would I listen to this guy with 265 streams and this guy who I hadn't heard of either, but this guy has 10,000.
Right.
And this guy couldn't get his family to listen 500 times.
Does that and now and to play devil's advocate. Well, they ain't even devil's advocate, to validate that. It's all a gauge. Like when we were talking, you just gave two examples. There's a gauge out there. Like if some of your peers are throwing out higher numbers, what does that make you look like? Now that's the point that we're trying to make. Like if somebody else is in your same circle and they got higher numbers than you, like 2-3 times, or even if they got lower numbers than you, like what does that make you look like? Yes, it's all an attention grab or it's a popularity contest, but when your numbers are not comparable to the other people that you are trying to be, and you don't have steps to get there as fast as possible in a legit way, then you should just keep it all internal. Don't put it out there to the masses. Because when the masses see it, they're extremely judgmental. And in our genre and core rap, for sure. If you ain't got them numbers, they shitting on you immediately. Like you won't even get a fair share. They won't even click your video. They won't follow you. They won't like you. They won't do nothing until they see other people doing it. So it's all a snowball.
Hence the people who do invest in themselves and purchase likes, numbers, or whatever the case, they get it. They understand. Yes. And you know what? A lot of times the people who don't do that, man, I'm gonna get this shit there. I'm gonna get it out the mud. Well, keep getting it out the goddamn mud. Keep getting it out the mud. But guess what? No business. Every business, the first thing people are gonna say is you gotta invest in yourself.
Yes. And
you have to look around and see what you gotta invest in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might say, I'm going to open this store and put the best product in it. Well, sit there. Because you don't want no ad, no campaign, no...
For real. you just got a whole store full of good shit, but don't nobody know about it.
Yeah. So, again, that's all. It's a lesson to be learned in. And fellas, please don't take it personal. Hopefully, you guys become a fan of the show and just understand what we're saying. And hopefully, again, both these gentlemen are young, and I want to see them push their music forward.
Right.
Again, man, big ups to my man SMG Jimmy.
For sure.
It was a dope interview to the end. He said some very you ain't gotta be talking about them goddamn Lakers.
He got hurtful. He got real angry at the end, I guess.
He got over there and there. Well, I'm Lakers. SMG Jimmy.
He chose to be violent at the end. It's okay.
He chose violence when it comes to my Lakers. LeBron James has COVID, man. How can you win when you got COVID, man? Shit. All right, man. Look, y'all, make sure y'all visit countryrapreport.com. Find out everything Country Rap Report orientated. If you want to check us out via the podcast format, that means if you want to be like Coco and listen while you're on the treadmill, you can go to their website, find out your favorite streaming source, and click the link and have at it. All right?
Yeah.
All right? WCRR, right there on countryrapreport.com. The Country Rap Report playlist on Spotify, which SMG Jimmy now is a part of.
And you put Jimmy in rotation, too.
Yes, but not. I just put Voices and Outlaw on the playlist. So I try, and this is weird. This is very, very hard. I try to keep the playlist somewhat different than WCRR because I want people to be like, well, goddamn. You feel what I'm saying? No. Speaking of WCRR, every night at 6 p.m., y'all can check out my guy DJ T did it with the Country Fried Mix. Monday through Friday, 6 p.m., the Country Fried Mix. Right on WCRR.
That's what's up. We need to put some sort of link up. He got a logo for it?
No, it's just because it just started this week because I know this is in
Okay.
Yeah, it just started. But every Monday through Friday, 6 p.m., the Country Fried Mix by DJ T did it.
We need to put that somewhere, bro, because we got a whole list of shit that we do Monday through Friday now. So put that in the mix, literally in the mix.
Yeah, we got, but and if you're artists out there, if you're listening to the show, you can get at me because T did is definitely looking for drops for the weekly mix.
Dope.
All right, man. countryrapreport.com. It's your boy Vic XL.
It's your dude Spank.
We are the Country Rap Report, man. We'll see you guys next time again, man. Salute to my guy SMG Jimmy. Salute to my guy Jason Boogie Brown. And man, y'all just keep rocking with us because we're rocking with y'all. Peace.
Peace.